Welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. I'm Ronita, and before we get started, go on and hit the subscribe button. There's a little icon with a bell. Hit all notifications. If you're on Instagram, welcome from Instagram video, Instagram TV. Now, I really wanted to talk about this important aspect that will help us in our love life, in harmony, and in creativity. And so this whole summer of 2021 is very harmonious, a lot of fire energy that mainly helps us in healing and helping us to move forward in our lives and not remain the same in any shape or form or going in reverse. So another part of this beautiful summer of 2021 is Venus and Mars coming together, conjunctions. Okay, now the reason why I wanted to highlight this important area all over, I've been highlighting a lot of important aspects over the summer, but some astrologers may not mention some of these little fine-tuned areas that are very important as emotional beings. All right, so Venus and Mars is aligning itself today. If you're seeing this video on July the 13th, 2021. However, this energy of conjunctiveness will last for quite some time if you decide to work with this energy, because Venus is the goddess of love and Mars is the fearless warrior. All right, so it's going to activate with it falling into the degree of Leo, starting off shining a lot of creativity, a lot of harmony, harmonizing any imbalances that you may have been experiencing, and it's also going to activating areas of your soulmates if you have twin flame contracts, or if you just have harmonious soul family circles that are bringing you in unison. And that can be your spiritual family, maybe some other groups that you're in that you are in harmony with and you're coming together. So exactly with feeling this energy is coming in either throughout this week and the next couple of weeks to come if you work within it. We're going to experience with Venus and Mars some rebirths of their energies and a new awakening of both feminine and masculine principles within us. We're twofold. We're masculine and feminine. If you're new to knowing this, we're masculine and feminine. Lots of times you will hear those that are part of the mystic or spiritual practices, you will hear some pray and say to Mother God or Father God, because there's two sides to us. All right, so in this awakening, it's going to shift our attitudes towards our own sexuality or our relationships and feminine masculine energies within. Venus is going to represent a very strong feminine energy, going beyond gender, going beyond what these socialism in our communities are, with adjacent femininity to gender, which through this awakening of the age of Aquarius is tearing down those old social dynamics, and we should be paying attention to that. But it's our feminine energy that is within all of us, that is within, and it's that wavy lines of water. Sometimes Venus, we can hear intuitive whispers when she's very close in and connecting. Sometimes there may be even more emotions with tears kind of trickling down our cheeks, and various things may prick at our hearts a little bit more than usual. Sometimes it's allowing us to open up our hearts, and like this cool breeze that Venus will come through and give to us like a sound of rain, and part of the moon, the dark night sky, which even during this season right now, we're still in the dark night or the dark moon, because we're in this wane part where she's starting to grow. Our moon is starting to, waxing is starting to grow. So we're still in that dark element, but it's teaching us to grow. All right, and how do we build within that growth? All this summer is dealing with a lot of that with this summer equinox. But Venus is always about harmony, money, and beauty. But Our inner goddess is creating flames, creating wealth from within, and surrounding ourselves with beauty. And that's from within. What's in comes out. When we have Mars, that masculine energy that is in, combining with Venus, they're giving each other this loving kiss together. It's this energy that, again, Mars goes way beyond gender, but it's living within our natural self. It's representing different straight lines, still waters, and processing, scheduling, and organizing. Mars is all about that. So it's our rational mind, our masculine part of us. Our abilities to speak our truth and stability and security, and we need to survive through this 3D world, is that stability and survival aspect. But it's like a warming sun for us, because Mars will also bring in an alignment with the sun, is that bright blue sky. In 19 degrees of Leo, a lot of bright blueness with us shining bright during the season and feeling accomplished, even when we close our eyes at the end of the day, giving us this sense of, I'm accomplished. What a wonderful energy to come in. So Venus and Mars come together with a more balanced energy. Is offering it for us. So Venus is going to bring in and telling us to bring in more of a few tips. Venus wants us to look at this energy. Maybe you need to take some yoga classes, take deep breaths, take time to learn how to meditate, really learn how to meditate, practicing listening to your intuition, spending time by water, you maybe connecting with the phases of the moon. You can always join our Patreon account. We're doing lunar care right now. And if this video long down the season, we're always working with lunar care with the moon. Practicing self-love, spending time in meditation and nurturing. Possibly maybe doing some story writing, spending time alone, knowing yourself, becoming in love with who you first. And then Mars energy is bringing in, along with Venus, is maybe you want to do some strength training, aerobics, vigorous forms of exercise. Maybe you're journaling, getting things open, mind dumping, I like to call it, with putting things out on paper, planning, making goals, charging your crystals under the sun. You can also charge under the sun. Lots of times you hear people speak of charging under moons. We talk about that a lot, but you can always do charging under the sun. Assessing yourself, conquering your fears, eating some spicy food, or maybe spending time with friends. Adopting a can-do attitude is coming in. You can do it in a can-do way. So Venus and Mars aligned themselves in August of 2019. So you can go back, if you chart your life, to look at what kind of attitudes you had at that time. Was it loving relationships? Were you fearless at that time? Venus and Mars going into conjunction with Leo right now is a time, a very special time, to remember that through all the chaos and heartache of life, which that's part of life, valleys and lows and highs, there is beauty and lightness to be found. Always. There's always beauty to be found. And that's something that we need to bring into our daily lives on a daily basis. Maybe do an evaluation over yourself at night and see, where did you see the beauty in your day? Where was the lightness? Because overall, we're made of love and light. The God that is within us, Mother and Father, or the divine infinite, whatever way you may see, has breathed in life into us, the breath of life. And as we breathe in and breathe out, we're sending back out love in that same format. So life sometimes gets pretty serious, right? But and intense. But we want to make sure, with meeting with Venus, the god of love, and the fearless warrior Mars, it's times where we feel ourselves taking more balance and a lighter approach to whatever has come our way, which is cometimes we need that. Lots of times we need that. Okay, taking that approach. So in saying that, Venus and Mars coming together to give this wonderful kiss to each other, and giving us a kiss to us as human beings living on Earth, is a treat. So at this time, with Venus and Mars coming into unity, It's like fertilizing an egg with two cosmic lovers coming in for the fated first kiss. It's a symbolism of Venus and Mars, of the yin and yang of the universe. So use this energy, family, and those that are new to the channel, those that will see us coming to your feed, welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. Using this energy to find your balance, find your creativity, and your motivation. Get back motivated again. If you've lost your motivation in some kind of way, this is the perfect time with Venus and Mars saying, hey, it's a can-do way and you can do it, and it's a can-do time. Use it to remind yourself that you too are a child of the universe. You are a star seed of the universe. You were divinely made, appointed as a time to come into this earth and to connect to all that is around you. You are a blessing to anyone that crosses your path. Always remember that even when challenging times have happened, you are here today to say, I can do it. And Venus and Mars is saying, you sure can, because you can do. You can do. So in saying that, here's a kiss from me to you, and knowing that Mars and Venus is coming together, kissing each other to say, mwah, mwah. We're here to strengthen you during this summer solace and to prepare you through this summer solace to take you through fall and winter to come if you're here in the southern hemisphere. It's to carry you through fall and winter, because there's different energies that come through for the seasons for us to take advantage of. I love you for watching today. Don't forget to like, share, and grow and go with us. We offer so many razor services. We offer master classes in the area of defensive magic and so much more. Check us out on our website, along with psychic therapeutic readings, ritual spell work, so many things that we offer. Reiki, diagnostics, consultations. Love you for watching. Take advantage of this wonderful season that is coming before you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.